Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm going to be reviewing the DFR7 Uniden radar detector. And I just want to say first off, overall I'm satisfied with this thing. And I recorded data with it about how far away I was picking up cops, because that's something that I was thinking about is, are they going to pick you up before you pick them up? And so I recorded some of that data, how far away I was picking up cops. So now I'm gonna do a separate video where I actually go into all that. Alright, so first off, I got the device itself. It seems like it's well made. It's not cheap plastic. It's got some weight to it. And the only thing I'd say that's bad about this is the suction cups. You have the windshield, and then you have the suction cups, and then this slides in and clamps into it. And the suction cups, other people had complained about them in their reviews, and I'd agree. One of the suction cups on mine came loose a couple times. It's been doing good for a few weeks now, but yeah, it came loose. But I mean, as far as the device itself, this thing does well. And what's cool about this is it has the GPS in it. So it'll tell you how fast it's going, but you can also mute bands that you don't want at certain locations. So like in my city, it'll pick up some of the automatic doors in stores, and they're always K-band 24. And so it'll pick up a K-band 24, and then I'll just click mute memory twice, and then it's muted, so then when I pass it again, it's not picking that up. And I live in Central Florida, and almost all of the bands that I pick up that have definitely been cops are KA band. And before I go into the distance that I got on them, I was worried that this would have a lot of false alarms picking up other cars' detection systems, because my car has collision radar, it has like lane detection. So I thought that when I got this, I was worried it was just going to start going off like crazy at my own car, but it hasn't. So very few false alarms from what I can tell. I've had this about 3.5 weeks. So now I want to get into the distance. So I recorded a lot, but one experience I had that I wanted to mention was I was pulling out of Dunkin' Donuts, and it started going off, and it was just like KA band, beep, beep, and then as you get closer, it's like beep, 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 beep. So anyways, I went past the cop, I pulled open Google Maps, and I got the distance between when I picked him up and where he was at, and it was 0.6 miles, so over half a mile. And it could have been even longer than that, if I was on a straightaway, but that was just me coming out of Dunkin' Donuts there. So yeah, that's pretty far. You should go open Google Maps and put in 0.6 miles, and then go stand out there and see if you can even see a car that far. It's pretty far. And I've had other experiences where I'm driving on the highway and it starts going off, and I can't see any cop anywhere. And then it'll start getting crazy, beep, 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 beep. And then I look over in the other lane on the other side of the highway, and there's a state trooper coming down. So before I could even see anything. So yeah, it works pretty well. It does work backwards too. Cops coming up behind you. What else? Let me try to think. I don't want to make too many videos, and just chop them all up, but I don't want to miss anything either. Oh yeah, I mean, this isn't going to work if their radar isn't on. So some cops, they're trained to just look at cars and see if they're going fast, and then they'll flick on their radar and get you. So there was a couple times where I was going and it didn't pick up a cop in the median. So this isn't a foolproof system, but I mean, it definitely works, and it works well. And anything else? I mean, you can update the firmware. If this company puts out new data, new bands, or whatever, updates to this, you can connect it to a computer and update the firmware. You can adjust the volume on it. You can go through the menu. You can set filters on different bands. There's highway mode, there's city mode, then you can go to each band. And on a few of the bands, you can actually set filters on them for strictness. Trying to think. Yeah, so overall I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's not a foolproof system, but it does work well. I mean, whenever I hear the KA bands going off, whenever I hear any band going off, unless it's a K band 24 in the city, then I'll just start slowing down. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day.